On Chinese websites like AliExpress, you can buy molds for making Moxa cones. Um, some of them are better than others. You have to decide, if you have really good skills at making cones, and if you don't care if they look perfect or not, you may not want these. But anyway, you can see this one is going to make very big cones, whereas this one makes smaller ones, very small. This one makes even smaller ones, but it has a variety of sizes. So if you wanted to make this biggest size in the center, you'd have to do them one by one rather than working all at once. So the basic idea is you take some Moxa floss. Generally for this, it would be like medium quality, and you pack it in. You could fill it up all the way, or you could only fill it partially. And then they come with various kinds. They have holes. I don't know if you can see. I think you could see. And you turn it upside down and you poke the cone out. There. I've got a nice big Moxa cone. If I was going to use the Moxa cookies, which I've just made, then this size would be just right for the Moxa cookie. So, so that one works pretty good. Just go on someplace like AliExpress and search for Moxa cone mold, and then you'll see various ones, and you have to decide what you want. This one works pretty good. I also got this one, which was really, really cheap. Both of these were cheap, but this one was cheaper. But it doesn't work so good because the holes are not sanded out very well, and so the cone wants to kind of stick in. And also it comes with like this kind of thing to pack it in, which doesn't really work. From my other one, though, I have like a better tool to pack it in. So you could make a whole bunch of them and then turn it over and poke them out. Where is it here? But with this one, because it's like coarse on the inside, the Moxa floss sticks. And it's a little bit hard to sand out because the hole is so small and I don't have like fancy tools. So even though this was very inexpensive, unless I have better tools to kind of finish the inside, this one wasn't worth it. This one I got a long time ago. Somebody brought it back from China for me. And well, I like the idea of wood, but I told you the problem was that wasn't smooth enough. This one being made out of, I don't know, whatever kind of plastic, then it is plenty smooth. And so, you fill whatever size hole you want. And then the problem with this one is they have 3 different packing things, so you have to like figure out which is the right size of packing things for, of the packer for the hole that you're using, but no big deal. And then it came with this little pin to poke the Moxa cone out, and it makes a perfect little small Moxa cone, which we could use on a smaller Moxa cookie. So that if the patient says hot, or you still have enough room to pick it up, okay, that's good. So that's the idea of these Moxa cone molds. My opinion is mostly I want a bigger size than this, but a smaller size than that. And so I'm still searching for the perfect one that the cone comes out easily and the size is appropriate. But what I suggest, which is what I didn't do, when you buy it, read the dimensions of the hole of the cone shape mold and decide if it's the size Moxa cone you want. So yeah, but I like the idea of these. I also like the idea of building skill and making your own Moxa cones, but they're never probably going to be as pretty as the ones that are made with a mold, but they'll work just fine. Okay, so there. Looks a little triangular shape. You compare the two, and the one with the mold is prettier, but that one's fine, fine, fine.